Hello, everyone, and welcome back to some more Rome 2 Siege action. We have a night battle here. We don't ever see these at all, I think, actually. So this should be fun. This one's been sent in to us by Emperor Kandikatsu, and as always, let us go over the players on the field of battle. Quickly go over army comps, and then we'll get right into it. So, defending here, we have Emperor Kandikatsu playing as Syracuse, way over yonder here. We have Stefano playing as Carthage, and then we have the Black Dragon ROC playing as Galatia. Attacking, we have Chris of Roma playing as, you guessed it, Rome. Mythic playing as Kush, and then we have King Me Predator playing as Athens. So, we'll start off with the attackers, work our way around, then get into the defense. So, Rome is bringing, from what we can see, we have, let's see, armored legionaries, armored, that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 armored legionaries up on the towers. What else do we got here? 10, 11, 12, 13 armored legionaries. We have a general and bodyguard, 2 auxiliary, or at least 1 auxiliary Syrian archer and 1 Balearic. And then I guess we have to assume that there's probably 3 Syrians in the woods over here. Athens is bringing, we have 1, 2, 3, or 3, or rather, I'm sorry, 2 picked hoplites, 2 mercenary veteran hoplites. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, no, 5 thorax hoplites, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 thorax swordsmen. We have a thorax hoplite general, and then we have, what do we have? 3 Cretans? 3 Cretans. And that is it for them. Oh, no, wait. What do we have here? Hippeus Lancers. 2 units of Hippeus Lancers. And then we can finally round it all out with Kush, who is bringing, what do we got here? African War Elephant General. Obviously, we have to assume that there are units hidden in the trees here. Then we have 2 units of Kushite slave infantry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no, 5. 5 Jotel warriors and 4 Kushite slave infantry. And then a big old ballista who is unfortunately way out in the open. I would imagine that they're not going to last too long being left out like this. But we'll see. All right, getting into Carthage. They are bringing, what we got here, late Carthaginian hoplites, 2 units of those. Another one, that's 3. It's like 3 late Carthaginian hoplites. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 Iberian, 3, no, I'm sorry. 1 Iberian, 3 Italians. There's another Iberians. Remember what I said yesterday, how, they don't have, was positive that they can. Yes, okay, we can see their little cone right there. That's their cone to show that they can directional. I'm messing it up again. You can click on what you want them to throw their javelins at. There we go. How about that? So let's see. So 2 Iberians so far, 3 Italians, 3 late Carthaginian hoplites. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 Libyan infantry. What do we have here? 3 Cretans, 3 Cretans, 3 cartons of milk here. And then in the back, we have 2 mercenary noble fighters, 2 African pikes, and then an African war elephant general. Okay. Galatia is bringing, we have 3 mercenary Syrian archers. Looks like a bunch of Galatian legionaries. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 Galatian legionaries. 11, 12, actually. Celtic slingers, 13, and then we have noble horse, and then what else do we have? Naked swords and Galatian swords. And then to round it all out, Syracuse is bringing what we have: Hippeus Lancers, 3 Italian noble cav. What do we have up here? We have 2 units of pikemen, and then 30 spears. 1, 2, 3 30 spears. It appears, yes. 3 Samnites, I have to assume. Yep. And then what else? We have, I think, 2. I think the maximum is 2 mercenary veteran hoplites is all that you can get. And then 1, 2, 3 Cretans. And wait, what? Cretan? Cretan. Oh, they just get... No, wait. They don't just get Cretans. Is this from one of the DLCs? Right? They don't just get Cretans. Someone remind me in the comments. Because I do not recall. All right, anyway. So we have 50 minutes, 18 seconds on the clock. And before we start, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, do all that cool YouTube stuff. Helps out the channel. I, of course, appreciate it as well. And don't forget, if you have Rome 2 replays of your own that you would like to see up on the silver screen, that is YouTube, please feel free to join the Discord server via the link below. Hopefully it works. If it does not work, please let me know. I want to make sure that that is still up and running. Hop on into the Discord server, drop your replays in the replay section, and I'll get to them in a timely manner. If you don't know how to find your replays, feel free to ask myself or someone else. I'm sure we'll be glad to help you. And if not, if you're a little timid, there's always Google and YouTube. That's how I ended up finding how to find my replays many moons ago. But with that being said, let's get... They just turned the lights on. Let's get this underway. So, the African ballista here, I would imagine, starting to fire right away. But of course, look at that. Galatia's already taking shots. Nice. Should be using... Ooh. And I think he is using fire rounds, actually. Look at that. Bounced off one. Getting some nice shots here. No, he isn't using... He's using regular shots. He should be using flaming rounds. I think with flaming rounds, it only takes 2 or 3 shots to actually burn down a ballista. There we go. Obviously, using regular shot is going to take a little bit longer. This did take a couple hits, though. But yeah, Kush is going to be out a ballista relatively soon, I would think. These, unfortunately, do have a rather large hitbox. I mean, it extends to... even like right outside the arm range. I don't know. I know that there's probably a technical term for the piece that gets pulled back. But yeah, there it goes. They didn't even have a chance to knock down a piece of wall. Taking out a couple guys there too. 5 kills so far. And hopefully they'll end up having enough ammo left over to be able to take some pot shots at the infantry here. Ooh, just skirting over a little bit. Here we go. Nice. And it's gonna... Managed to hit a couple guys there, too. That's great. At least I don't think it. It doesn't look like it's flaming rounds, but who knows? I could be wrong. Oof. So, Syracuse has moved on out under the cover of darkness. They are still hidden, so that's good. Hopefully he can continue to stay hidden as he moves his way around, and we might be able to get some nice shots off on Rome. Nice shots by Syracuse here, firing away up to 20-some-odd kills, just ripping through these armored legionaries here. They're shifting. They might have actually noticed for the briefest of moments Syracuse's cavalry coming out of the woodwork there. Meanwhile, over here, gone, all gone. Oh, yeah, it looks like he switched from regular shot to flaming rounds at some point. Hopefully, though, he still does have some ammo left. It does appear that he does, so when Kush gets a little bit closer, he'll be able to rain down some righteous fury on the troops pushing these here siege towers. Carthage starting to open up some shots here. Looks like he's going for maybe these guys over here. Honestly, I would wait until they get a little bit closer. This is quite a long walk to get to the walls. If I remember correctly, this is Bibactrate is the name of this. But to be fair, though, the settlement goes by many names because, as we all know, Creative Assembly isn't that creative. But anyway. Egypt's moving up their Cretan archers, but leaving behind a thorax swordsman. I should keep these guys protected. Don't want to lose them too early on. Syracuse is still hidden. That's good. Hopefully they have stayed hidden. And it'll be unbeknownst to Rome what is actually going on over here. So far, so good. I'm going to fast forward a little bit, actually. How about we'll do that? We'll do 1 times fast forward, or 2 times, rather. Just so we can get up to the walls. Syracuse moving around still. More shots being taken by Syracuse against the Roman player. This armed legionary unit down 10 men already so far. Up to 75 kills for the Bastion Ballista here. Doing a pretty good job, too. So far, nothing. Still kind of scouting around, looking for the remainders. It would be pretty big if you could get rid of Rome's general early on. Not that it would matter too much. I mean, pretty much every single Roman unit has, discipline, right? So even if they lose their general, it won't be a huge hit on morale. But even still, there's, a handful of armored legionaries over here that he has to be aware of and careful of. But if he can manage to take out the Roman general, that'd be pretty big, especially this early on. And the archers, too. If he can get rid of the archers or the ranged units, however many he has, that would be pretty significant. Pretty significant. Slowly but surely, though, we are moving up. Still trying to get some shots off here. Ooh, managed to get that. Down 142 men. They are taking a beating. I think, though, still at this point, I'd wait until they were a little bit closer, so I would have assured shots. You know what I mean? The closer, the better. What about Carthage? Are they out? He brought an onager. No, he still has rounds. He has 20 kills under his belt so far. How about Galatia? Only 8. Still has ammo, though. They must still have ammo. So, yeah, hopefully he's waiting for them to get closer. That would be the way to do it. I've always found that that's the best way. It's a bit of a gamble because they're getting closer and closer. Eventually they will, get on the walls and they can take out your artillery crew. But the closer they get, the more assured you are that you're going to get shots off on the attacking forces. The only issue is finding a good enough angle, or at least finding a target to go after. Like this right here would be perfect for Syracuse to go after, especially since Athens' siege tower is kind of angled. Even if he misses, the shot might bank off of the back of the siege tower and plop right down on some of these legionaries, squishing them. Oh, we just saw something there. For half a tick, we saw something there. Moving forward, looks like he's just going to go right on out, possibly even trying to slow down their advance. Still hidden, still hidden, still hidden. And now they have been seen. Italian Noble Cav's going to move on forward, and he's just going to cut right across. There we go. What do we got here? We have, armored legionaries. Did he really only bring Balearics and Syrians? Balearics are firing, not a bad moves, as slingers do get more ammo than archers do, so they can afford a little bit more. Looks like he's going to try and swing around because it seemed to me at least that it was a box sort of like this, and there wasn't really anything here except for the general. Roving around, pick hoplite, or thorax hoplites rather, are getting disembarked. Probably try and scare off the Syracuse general here. Thorax swords have been left on their own. And hopefully he comes wide so he doesn't take any jabbies to the face, because that would be kind of terrible. But he looks like he's just hanging out for the moment. Active. No way he's out of ammo. What are we doing over here? Carthage now opening up. Look at this. Getting some nice shots off on these Kushite slave infantry. I probably would have tried to have gone for the Shoto Warriors instead. I mean, Kushite Slave Infantries, they are a very good unit. They definitely can punch above their weight. But against Galatian Legionaries and, well, maybe not the Iberian Swordsmen, but against the Italian swords, they probably would not have lasted long, even at full strength. Oh, he went for it. He went for it. Thorax Hoplites making their way over here real quick. I mean, honestly, I would just... to me, this unit would be gone. I wouldn't even bother. Did he lose anybody? He didn't. So maybe they didn't get their jabbies off, hopefully. Nice little rear charge. Right into the back. What do they have popped here? Oh, wedge. 80 out of 80. The top lights moving along. Look at this. Pace Lancers being forced to move away from where they were. Come over here and deal with these guys. But so long as Syracuse pays attention to where they're at, they'll never catch their cav. But yeah, I mean, I'd start shifting that way immediately. This is a fight that I wouldn't necessarily want to get. And not that Noble Cav can absolutely take care of these guys, but I wouldn't want to get bogged down in a Cav engagement. I'd want to be trying to harass as much as I possibly could. So, towers have made it to the walls, at least for Kush and Rome, it appears. They are now disembarking. Shoto Warriors making their way in. Iberian Swordsmen, honestly, this is probably one of the best bets that you could have against the Shoto Warriors, since they do have that severe AP damage bonus, and the Iberian Swordsmen don't have armor. So this is a pretty good matchup. I mean, I think the Shotos eventually will win out, but not before taking some serious losses. Rome is now mounting here, getting engaged with the unfortunate Greek Bastion Ballista crew here. They're going to be gone relatively soon. Tower is being taken. Which is unfortunate because the archers there, along with some of the infantry units, are within the cone of influence, if you want, or the circle of influence of the tower. So they will end up getting shot at. Galatia's pushing forward. Going to set up a little defensive line here. And also take on Athens while holding off Rome at the same time. Meanwhile, over here, looks like, yeah, Athens is in hot pursuit. Doesn't look like he actually got too close, though. What do we got? Yeah, he didn't manage to actually catch them. Rome is still hiding out in here, though. If he can get in there and hit hard and fast, he might be able to take out quite a few units. And yeah, it does seem like he only brought one Syrian and one Balearic, so Rome's going to rely heavily on the might of his infantry. We'll see how that plays out. I mean, they are pretty seriously armored infantry units, so a strong possibility that'll play out in his favor. We'll have to wait and see. Honestly, Rome not bringing a lot of ranged units is only going to work in Syracuse's favor, since they do have pikes. And, yeah, he really didn't. Oh, no, here we go. What do we got? Balearics, Syrians, and Syrians. Alright, so we have to assume that there's one more Syrian somewhere. I was about to say you should charge into the back of the general and bodyguard, but we had armored legionaries here. Do we have anything else besides just armored legionaries? It's all armored legionaries. Okay. I mean, you can't go wrong with armored legionaries. They're a pretty solid unit. But it does look like he only brought 2 Syrians and 1 Balearic. I would have just brought all Syrians, but that's just me. That's just me. Athens shifting over his Pace Lancers, probably to try and help. Now, see this? I can't believe that they're seen right now. I guess maybe I can believe it. So, fighting has started over here. Rome charging on in against the Galatian Legionaries and the Naked Swords. Honestly, Naked Swords shouldn't even be here at the moment. They're better, as we all know, shock infantry. Thorax Swordsmen, unfortunately, they're taking on the Naked Swords. So they're just kind of all over the place, it seems. Hopefully the Naked Swords will be able to do enough damage to these Thorax Swordsmen that they won't be able to, or rather, they won't be so much of an issue for the Galatian Legionaries here, taking on the Armored Legionaries. And yeah, he's taking his time. He's a little worried. I mean, I guess worried is the wrong. He's staying on his toes. Worried is definitely the wrong thing. But honestly, I mean, he should be moving these troops closer. So no engagement as of yet with Rome and Syracuse. So they're just kind of holding out. Looks like he's going to get his archers up over here. Athens screening for the range units for Rome. Love to see that. Nice bit of teamwork there. And right over here is just an all-out brawl. Thorax Swords taking on some Galatian Legionnaires. Honestly, the Galatian Legionnaires should and probably will win this. Shield wall has been popped. They are taking on the Armored Legionaries from Rome, which heavy hitters, so no surprise that they are not doing too well at the moment. Yeah, it's unfortunate that he doesn't have anything firing over here into the backs of these Roman Legionaries. Otherwise, he probably would be having a better time, and especially with these Cretans right here. Can they reach? No, they cannot, actually. That sucks. Naked Swords, not doing too hot. Only 61 kills. But it does appear that they might have done quite a bit of damage to the Thorax Swords here, but they're going to start to be able to get into the rear of these Galatian Legionaries. And that's not going to do too well. Oh, Celtic Slingers doing slinger things. I don't know why slinger units always seem to just want to do the dumbest of moves. Looks like over here, Kush has been completely thwarted away. Here we go. What do we got? Kushite Archers, Royal. So 4 units of Royal Kushite Archers, and then 1, 2, and I think I saw a third Armored Shotel Warrior, plus 2 more Shotels. But yeah, Kush has gotten absolutely thrashed over here, and they don't have a lot left, unfortunately. And again, because they have this elephant unit, a lot rides on them capturing this gate. So that's one of the things where bringing cav for a settlement like this when you're on attack isn't necessarily the best of ideas, because it requires you to really focus on capturing a gate so that you can get your, or knocking down a wall so that you can get your cab units on the inside. Same with Tuller Fortune. Well, yeah, bringing cab is not always the greatest of ideas. Oh, look at that. Balearic Slinger is getting focused down. And they are going to be gone relatively soon. I just don't know what is Rome doing here with his archers. Too close. I would have moved them over here, I think, maybe, and started to try and assist over here. Wait a second. 1, 2, 3. Okay, no, he just moves this one. Rio Spears in the mix. They are not in combat, but they are throwing their javies. Looks like Fire at Will is on, so they're just going after whatever they can. Veteran Hoplites not doing so hot. Not really a surprise. They are kind of getting surrounded here. Unfortunately, Samnite Warriors going to put up a decent fight at least. Melee defense is 55, armor's 95. So their melee defense is better than the Armored Legionaries, but melee attack is not as good. But their archers, or rather their range units, are just getting absolutely decimated by the Cretans here. And now that Kush has been pretty much beat back, Carthage can shift units around as needed and really act as a support player in all of this. I mean, we can already see that already. He's shifting over some of his Libyan infantry, late Carthaginian hoplites, to the battle over here, and in anticipation for Athens trying to push through, which they're trying to do, but oh, are they out of? No, they're just out of. They're just out of spot. I swear to God, the slingers in this game will do the most ridiculous stuff ever. Like, the pathfinding is terrible. You'll tell them to start slinging at a unit, and they'll be like, "Okay, we'll do that." but we're going to get really fucking close for no reason. And then let's just go and charge. Oh, brother. Shoto Warriors taking on some Italian swordsmen and late Carthaginian hoplites. They're doing pretty well. I mean, it's no surprise. These guys have some pretty decent armor, so that's going to be in the Shoto Warriors' favor. But sooner rather than later, I mean, these guys are going to get tired. Down to 120 men. How many kills? 111 so far, but still. They're going to take a beating later on, I would imagine. Kush is now shifting completely to support Athens. Honestly, at this point, because he's lost so much in the beginning of the battle, it's probably the best bet for him to do is to come over here and try and, at least I would say with the remaining units that he has, come up these towers right here and then try to push aggressively this way to try and pull some of these Carthaginian units back, giving Rome and Athens the chance to push forward. But so far, Athens is just getting completely stuffed. I think he unloaded too many troops in one spot too quickly. This is just a nice target-rich environment for archers to fire into. There's going to be lots of collateral damage, unfortunately, hitting some of his own troops, but there's so many Athenian troops stacked on top of each other that everyone is going to get hit. So this is just not going to play out well. Looks like Athens has managed to find a little bit of a gap to slip by, charging right into some Galatian legionaries, though, but these thorax swordsmen aren't going to do too great. They're already losing decisively. Armored legionaries further exploiting this gap here. They're going to push right on past these Galatian legionaries who are fighting desperately for their life against the thorax hoplites and thorax swords. And meanwhile, yeah, Galatia is doing what they can. They got pretty beat up pretty quickly, but that's okay, as Carthage still has quite a few troops left over. And looks like this is actually what Kush is going to try and do. He just needs to get more of his troops up here to seriously lay down some hurt. Meanwhile, armored legionaries just sitting in Tetsudo, waiting for something. Not sure what. Doesn't want to go uphill to fight these Samnites. Can't really blame him. That is one hell of a fight to deal with. He doesn't want to get shot at either, so there it is. Mercenary veteran hoplites, 70 kills, not 79. Do what they can. Not doing great, though. Noble fighters coming on in, though. They're going to start laying down their hurt against these armored legionaries. What else do we got here? Thurio spears doing what they can. Samnites up to 55 kills, down to 74 men. Tossing some javies. And we have some Libyan infantry heading on in here. Cretans not doing too bad. 78 kills so far. Still firing right into the side of these armored legionaries. That should be their weapon arm, I believe, right? No, it's their shield arm. So they're not going to get the best of shots off, but even still. Then, yeah, I mean, these guys haven't been able to be used yet, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. So far, so good. Defense is holding pretty well, I would say. I mean, Galatia has lost quite a few of its units, but they put quite a bit of a hurt on Athens, for sure. I think out of everyone, Rome is probably the healthiest. But, oh no! Why did you do this? Why did you do this? Never dismount your general. It's not worth it. It is not worth it. It really is not worth it. Here we go. Cav engagement on the outside. Two of the Italian noble cav tying up the Epeius Lancers here. That's going to free up one of the noble cav and the Epeius Lancer general from Syracuse. Honestly, I think he should probably just try and charge into the back here and stall these troops from making their way up. Because they're fresh. They're relatively full strength. And this would definitely be the way to go. But yeah, these Epeius Lancers are not going to last too much longer in prolonged combat. Mercenary veteran hoplites giving out 17 men left. They're going to be gone relatively soon, I would imagine. Noble Horse General is in the thick of it at the moment. Actually, no. They're just kind of talking shit to each other, I guess, right? Syrians here. Only 30 kills. What are you doing? Get your archers out of there. My gosh. Picked hoplites charging right on into the Galatian general. And he needs to pull... Why are you putting them in wedge formation? Why did you do that? Okay. Deep breaths. Deep breaths. Deep breaths. Pull him out, please. It's losing decisively. Jeez. I don't know what's happening. Pikes have been brought forward. Rome has lost all of his archers, actually. So, yeah, I would, bring them forward. Especially over here, too. I would just start pushing these guys down because they're in Tetsudo. So, all it gives you is protection against missiles, and that's about it. So he could push these pikes forward, and they'd probably do a pretty good job of taking out these guys. Payas Lancer General moving around. Probably going to get a rear charge off, I would imagine. Is he dead? Please don't be dead. Please don't be dead. Okay. Thank God. I can't believe he lost that archer unit. I can, but even over here, too. Like, what are you doing, dude? What are you guys firing at? He just has auto fire on. Oh, they're just firing at whatever. Or no, he's firing right into the backs of these guys. Honestly, wouldn't even be bothering firing into these guys. I would have them firing over here into the blob of Athenian troops. Italian swordsmen taking on some picked hoplites, it looks like. Thorax hoplites. They're pulling back. See what's going on over here. There goes the Celtic Slingers again. Libyan infantry's doing pretty good. Did he lose? How about the noble fighters? 25 kills, 141 men. Wow. Oh, never mind. I thought this was a larger unit. They're wavering. They're going to be gone pretty soon. Their general is definitely dead. If not, he's running away. Syracuse has done a pretty good job so far of holding back the tide here. And now that pikes are in play as well, it's going to be super scary. Yeah, shifting troops around. Yeah, now especially that he's pulling away one of these armored legionaries, I think that I would take the risk and charge after these guys. What are we doing over here? Oh, come on. They're open. They're wide open. Get over here. They're wide open. What was he attacking over here? We could totally get rid of Cush's archers. Come on, Syracuse. Yes. Yeah. Get these archers. Divvy up the cav. One for here, and then the two others over here to harass as much as humanly possible. Galatia's archers are... God, Galatia. Maybe he dropped out or something. I'm not sure. But the archers are going to be gone soon. Unfortunately, they don't have a lot of kills. They have plenty of ammo left. Big Carthaginian hoplites. Holding back some thorax swords. Let's try and get something going on here, huh? Did you see that? Am I seeing? I could have swore I just saw like their heads move even after I paused it. Right? This guy with the torch is just standing there. Hey, guy, can someone else hold this so I can do some fighting, please? Oh, brother. Okay, let's see if we can find something halfway cool here, huh? This looks pretty cool. Get a nice little overview of everything here, right? Let's do that. That'll be one. All right. Meanwhile, yeah, Rome is being forced to switch and move some units over here. Again, I would be going after this guy so fast. But he's exposing his back to the, what do we have, Cretans here? Yeah, so they're going to get some nice shots off. Especially if he's using heavy shot, I think that would be worth it. Sam Knight's pulling back, going to trick him to charge right into the pikes, but it looks like he noticed. Last minute, they're going to form up here. They're probably out of Pila, so that's good. The Warriors have made it on the inside here, and I just don't know what's going on with Galatia. I'm not trying to be mean, but how do you not? Yeah, whatever. Galatia should just pull back. And it looks like he probably still has ammo left in this. Like, you could swing this around for sure so that it's facing this way and start lobbing shots into Athens' lines. And because they're so globbed up over here, he'd get some good kills. That's if he still has ammo left. Please, I'm begging you. I'm begging you. But it doesn't look like he's going to get it. What do we have here? Cretan, and Cretan. I think we saw them before. Rome doesn't have much left in the tank. A lot of his units are pretty beat up. And he has to face pikes. Nobody wants to deal with that. Pikes moving forward slowly but surely. They're going to start doing their pokey poke work against these armored legionaries. Pulling away. On. Oh, no. Come on. Reform. Some of these guys are going to lose their lives pretty good, but... Where did Sam Knights go? Oh, he brought them all the way over here. Swiftly moving these units over here. Probably going to set up a nice little defensive line and I think maybe flank around. But, oh, no. Unfortunately, they're getting charged right in the rear. He's going to try and quickly change... brother. He needs to bring these Sand Knights around as quickly as he possibly can, which is exactly what it looks like he's going to try and do. Hopefully these pikes can last and hold out. But, yeah, they're going to start dropping like flies. Cab looks like they're going to start to try and come on back into the settlement there. Carthage is still doing a hell of a job holding back the tide here. Lake Carthaginian hoplites, only 18 kills, but I mean, if they've been holding on for that long, that's pretty good. I mean, Rome just has like his units stacked on top of each other. They must have been in defensive Tessuto and then got taken out of it, but didn't actually draw out the line. He saved that pike unit, so that's good. Lost? Nah, they didn't lose too many guys, so that's not bad. Now we have some 30 spears on top. Oh no, so maybe he did lose. Yeah, I guess he did lose his pike unit. That's unfortunate. Oh well, what are you gonna do? Sand Knight Warriors taking on these armored legionaries. Looks like possibly the picked hoplites here are going to come around and try and help flank around the rear. Borax hoplite's going to charge right on in. Cav has returned. The Payas Lancers could come in clutch. If you can find some way to get them around and cycle charge into the rear, yeah, these Sand Knights aren't going to last for too much longer. That would be good, but we'll have to wait and see. Galatian Legionaries are not doing too good against the armored Chotels. Not really surprising, as they do have a 60, or rather 75 armor value. So they're going to take this. Elephants will be able to come in, and they'll cause some serious havoc. Where's Carthage? And he still has his elephants left. These archers are still just here. Hanging out. Not doing much. 119, 108. Are they out of ammo? No, they still have ammo. These guys look like they must be out of ammo. I mean, especially if they're engaged. Armored Chotel's doing some pretty good work against some Libyan infantry. Shots coming out, going after the pikes. No surprise there. I'd pull them back immediately. Because these are quite literally going to be the last line of defense. Italian Noble Cab getting some nice charges in on the armored legionaries here. Hopefully they can do some serious damage against these guys. 30 spears and pikes. Or the pikes gone. Oh, don't even tell me the pikes are gone. Are they really? You've got to be kidding me. How did the pikes rout? I guess because of the archers here. That's unfortunate. It seems like Syracuse is trying to find a way around to get to these archers. I can't really blame them. Sam Knight's still holding on, though, so that's good. 161, 184, 201. These guys have got to be out of ammo. Out of ammo. Yeah. Well, it looks like he's just going to hide them up here. Hopefully they don't decide to waltz on up here to see if there's anything there, and he can use these for a little sneaky rear attack. We'll have to wait and see. Cab just barreling through, looking for targets to go after. Chotel's losing now against the Libyan infantry. Yeah, Kush is pretty much out of the game. I don't think he's going to be able to get his general on the inside. No, maybe he will. If they start capturing this, they could definitely do it. Noble Horse General. 17 kills still. Way too close. Way too close. Libyan infantry holding on for dear life. Combat's even, though. And pick hoplites are losing. And these guys aren't even in combat. Yo, he's going to get them in. They cap this. What we got back here? One Cretan archer left. 179 kills. Are you out of ammo? You are out of ammo. Three Spears holding on. Putting up one hell of a fight. Same with the mercenary, the Sam Knights over here, too. I'm surprised that they're holding on for as long as they are against 2 units. 50 kills. Green's over here, moving forward. Try and find some targets. I would imagine they're going to go after the pikes here. Elephant General, I'd probably pull back and bring around this way, especially to smash right. Or actually, yeah, Italian Noble Cap should be going after these guys. I mean, even the Galatia has to be had to have dropped or something. Because I feel like he's playing like an AI. Nice. Slipped the cab through. Going to get a little charge off on the Kushite archers. He did manage to get his Elephant General in, but in the grand scheme of things, I don't think it's going to play out well for them. Come on, get a nice charge off. All you need is one good enough to pull on through. One good charge is literally all that you need. But of course, the Galatian swordsmen over here are actually holding up the cab. That's amazing. Galatia, if he just moved his legionaries over here to take on these 3 armored legionaries, they'd be gone. Oh, don't come over here. Don't come. You don't have to come over here. Don't come over here. Oh, he sees one of the archers. Never mind. Not hidden anymore. Thurio Spears still holding on for dear life. 120 kills. Love to see it. And there we go. A unit routed. So now he has a way through. But Athens is really like the MVP here, huh? They are on top of everything. Trying to do what they can. Look at this. We have an Elephant General out of control. Shots coming out from the Cretans. But it's going to take a while for them to actually break. These pikes got absolutely shredded by these elephants. Why would you do that? Not worth it. Unless you have like pikes protected on either side by more units or buildings or something, putting them out in the open is a terrible idea. Especially against elephants, because they'll still find a way around. And now all you're doing is just shooting at your own men. Pulling back. If Galatia had attacked those Roman units, Syracuse could have gotten his cav through sooner and gotten all of Athens's archers, but very disappointed in you, Galatia. Very disappointed. Pike's wavering. It's unfortunate. 6 guys left. They're done for. Balance of power is in the favor of the attackers at the moment. Who knows what's going to happen, though, actually. I mean, no one really has a lot of anything left. Thurio Spears finally starting to waver. Down to, what, 22 men, 131 kills. And there they go. They fought the good fight. Their names will be recorded in the annals of history. And even still, I mean, these guys, they could probably do some serious work against these picked hoplites. It's frustrating. Syracuse moving around. Probably going to try and get some charges off somewhere. African pikemen holding the line. It kind of seems like Kush is pushing. Doesn't it? Yeah. That's going to cost them. Look, I mean, there they go. Chariots and elephants are the only 2 units where, for me personally, I think it's kosher to click through, because that's like how you use them. But against pikes, it's not worth it, because look what happened. He lost all of his elephants. Kush is now completely out of the game. So now it's 2v3. Kind of. I mean, oh, jeez. There goes that fire. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Galatia, man. I honestly think that he got dropped from the game. I don't think he quit. I think he got dropped. That's what it seems like, at least. Just making silly mistakes, kind of. I mean, this Galatian Legionary unit should be over here, helping, trying to get rid of these picked hoplites. These guys should be in shield wall. Noble Cab getting into it with some armored legionaries. I'd keep them moving if you can. This is the most detrimental thing right now, are these 3 Cretans with practically full quivers. Pulling back the cav. Probably going to get another charge off. Yeah, Pike should fall back for sure. Tyrian archers, 63 kills. They definitely have ammo left. Right? They don't? Bro, how do you not have any ammo left? You only have 63 kills. It's fucking armored legionaries bullying some archers over here. '80s. And then still, yeah, these are it's starting to turn in their favor. Okay. Honestly, if the Italian noble cap came over here and got a little, just even the slightest of charge off, slipping through here, that might turn the tide significantly. But here we go. This is pretty much the end here. Libyan infantry and African pikemen tasked with holding back Athens and Rome. Athens is pretty well beat up. Another charge coming in. Honestly, even with the Italian noble cav, if he columned them up, I think that he could probably slip by, maybe. Where's he going? Charging, charging through. Probably got a good enough charge off and charge right into the rear of the armored legionaries here, so that's good. Payas Lancers coming in, taking some shots at the noble cav. Actually, Payas Lancers going to come in. They'll probably get a nice devastating charge off. What was battle rhythm has been popped. Did they get trample? No, they don't. Nice charge. Honestly, yeah, keep it going right into the back of these armored legionaries. Soften them up, help the Libyan infantry out, try and get rid of them as quickly as possible. Thorax hoplites, though, moving in quick to try and tie down the Syracuse general, but he pulls out quickly and gets out of there before any harm happens to him. Over here, still slugging it out. Pick hoplites not doing too hot anymore, though. 140 kills so far for these Galatian legionaries, down to 91 men. I'm surprised that these guys are still alive up here. Don't bring him close. Don't do it. Because these Cretans will start focusing your general down, and that'll be bad news for everybody. Honestly, I think what he really should do is bring his general around this way to smash through these hoplites, drag him on through. He might have went to, yeah, looks like I guess he went to a pop race banner, which that I can understand. And then just keep barreling through. Because it wouldn't matter if the elephants went nuts over here. But if they go out of control over here, that's going to be no bueno. $187 for the noble cav so far. They're doing pretty good. 10 guys left. I mean, he used them pretty effectively. Looks like they're coming back around. Yeah, he had to have left or gotten booted. One or the other. Yeah, these pikes are just getting focused out. Honestly, though, I don't know. What would be better, you know, better to lose, the pikes or the elephants? I guess maybe the pikes. Because elephants can seriously turn around. Not the pikes can either, but over a long enough period, the effectiveness of pikes does teeter out a little bit. You know, they get tired, they get exhausted, whatever. And they're not as effective anymore. But there it goes. Last line of defense is gone. There's still 6 minutes and 10 seconds left in this. Payas Lancers just continually charging in on the Thorax and picked hoplites here. Hopefully they can do something. Italian noble cav charging right on in. They'll probably be able to break these two units of armored legionaries. Your orders. 259 kills, 60 for this unit. Not bad. Are we? Oh no! Now they're Jesus. Again, if we had this unit over here, they would have won. And they're still duking it out over here. He's probably very confident that they're going to win. And honestly, I think that they are going to win. Don't tell me you're moving them now. No, you're not. They're not even in a cohesive line. So once they get over here, these guys are screwed. Elephants moving around. Looks like they're probably going to come over here and try and break this right here. They don't have a lot left, though. So it's really going to teeter on the elephants and how well this unit can hold out. And the Italian Noble Cav. That like super fresh unit of Italian Noble Cav. Nice charge. But they are in hoplite wall, so they're going to be able to resist that charge a little bit better. It's continuing to cycle charge. Set up some thorax hoplites over here so that they can't sneak on behind. These guys aren't doing too hot. Cretan archers doing what they can, but yeah, they're losing. But they're making them waver, though, even though they're winning, so that's good. Here come the elephants. Nice little charge down the hill, smashing into the thorax swordsman. Going to turn immediately, go after the veteran hoplites here. And hopefully they continue on. Getting into the thorax hoplites. Keep dragging them along. Stampede. What does Stampede do? Hello? Fatigue. Keep going, keep going. Elephants up to 77 kills so far. Yeah, they're losing pretty badly, and they're going to get right on into the archers, who are, looks like they're firing at the wrong thing. What were they firing at? Didn't it look like it was going this way, right? Here we go. We got some routing going on from Athens. Losing some of his hoplites here. This next charge will probably seal the deal on these thorax hoplites. Big charge. 185 kills so far for the Pace Lancer General. Down to 29 men. He's still putting in some serious work. These African elephants might be the deciding factor here. Although he does have a nearly fresh unit of mercenary veteran hoplites. Jeez, come on. We can no longer see... Oh, no, these were the picked hoplites that were over here. Actually shifted completely. Yeah, Galatia is just... He's gone. He's not even in the game anymore. Literally, he's not in the game anymore. Rome's bringing around his armored legionaries. 95 guys left in that unit. But it seems that... Yeah, Thoric... Yeah, look at that number just plummet. They're trying to get rid of the Athenian general as quickly as possible to really smash away that morale. Pace Lancers just roving around, crashing through the archers here. It's going to keep going, maybe even try and get into the back of the picked hoplites. So now this is really just on Syracuse. Literally, this is on 3 units to try and win this, because Galatia is completely out of this. The computer's not even controlling the unit anymore, unless he's actually still in the game and he's just being salty. Pace Lancers moving on up. 17 men left, 245 kills for them. Elephants doing a hell of a job, up to 389, 400 kills and rising. Athenian generals getting absolutely thwarted. There we go. He's gone as well. Starting to see some more wavering. Picked hoplites are going to be the only unit left from the Athenian side of the army. Minute 40 left. Look at that. Like 3 units decided the outcome of this battle, because 100% the attackers could have won this, and honestly probably should. Don't even tell me you're moving now. Okay, I could have swore I thought I saw the unit card moving for a second. So now, oh, they're coming back. You should have tried to capture this. They're coming back. 140 kills. Do they even have ammo left? They look to charge it. Yeah, we're coming back. We can turn the tide. We can do it. The minute they get inside, they're gonna get smashed. Elephants coming on in. 526 kills so far. They're gonna add to that. I didn't even realize that Kush didn't even bring his artillery crew forward. I'm surprised that they're still hanging out. They probably have no idea what's going on right now. They're just like sitting back, eating some lunch. Like, do you think they won it? There we go. 27 seconds left. These guys are going to start to waver at any time now, I would imagine. Archer's getting into it with the 8 Hypaeus Lancers who are left. Honestly, hypothetically speaking, the Archers could win this, especially with the arrow towers firing at the Hypaeus Lancers. But there they go. 6 guys left for the Hypaeus Lancers. 274 kills. Managed to get a triple bronze chevron. And that's going to be it. Wow, what a fight. What a fight. All right, let's get into this, shall we? The Black Dragon getting 2,100 kills somehow. 35 for his general. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be mean. 35 kills for his general, 7 for the Celtic Slingers, 31, 66, and 87 for the Archers. Yeah, these guys definitely were not on, they were still on fire at will, and that's why they don't have better numbers. Galatian Legionaries, 220, 141, 131, 180, 104, 130, 82, 60, 174, 114, 256, not bad, 32, and 0. 90 for the Galatian Swords, and 61 for the Naked Swordsman. He did good with his Galatian, but he just got absolutely smashed right from the beginning, unfortunately. But he held back Athens for quite a while, so I gotta hand it to him there. Stefano getting the most out of everybody here. 2,893 kills, so close to 300, or 3,000 rather. 545 kills for his African War Elephant General. Well done there. 136, 47, 177 for the Cretans. 31 and 24 for the Pikes. It's unfortunate, but it does happen. 88, 61, and 55 for the late Carthaginian Hoplites. 327, 220, 73, and 230 for the Libyans. 114, 149 for the Iberians. Well done there. 83, 126, and 165 for the Italian Swords. And then 128 and 114 for the Noble Fighters. Emperor Kendikatsu getting 2,392 kills. 275 for his general. 232, 106, and 276 for the noble Italian noble cav. So well done with these units there. 164, 207, 129, or 192 rather, and 220 for his Cretans. Well done. Actually, yeah, these aren't mercenaries, so this is definitely from DLC. 54, 117, and 67 for the Sam Knights. 113 and 86 for the mercenary veteran hoplites. 97, 44, and 131 for the Thorio Spears. This is definitely the one unit that held on forever. And then 2 and 9 for the Pikes. That's unfortunate. King Me Predator, 2,550 kills, 91 for his general, 218 and 252 for the picked hoplites, 25 and 26 for the Hypaeus Lancers, 110, 143, and 113 for the Cretans. Thorax Swords, 182, 181, 9, 129, and 128. Mercenary Variant Hoplites, 299 kills and 85. Well done with this unit here. And then the Thorax Hoplites, 51, 87, 118, 57, and 246. Mythic getting 2,281 kills, 268 for his general. Well done. 10 for the Ballista. 45, 198, 216, and 41 for his archers. So well done with these two units. 199, 230, and 162 for the armored Chotels. 4, 4, 6, and 72 for the Kushite slave infantry. Shotel Warriors, 142, 228, 107, 62, 65, 53, and 169. And then Chris of Roma getting 2,326 kills, 0 for his general. Yeah, never dismount your general, ever. It's a terrible idea. 2 for the Balearic Slingers, 0 and 1 for the Archers. They just get absolutely focused down right away. And then Armored Legionaries, 109, 131, 186, 133, 115, 87, 130, 473, nice. 162, 132, 184, 59, 43, 51, and 328. Jeez. Well done. This is one hell of a battle. Great on both sides, attack and defense. And yeah, I think I don't think he quit. I think he probably got lost connection, unfortunately. That sucks. That is a bit of a drag, but what are you going to do? And it's unfortunate what happened with his range units, but it is what it is. This is pretty impressive, though. Elephants, literally the elephants in the Italian noble cabinet, Hypaeus Lancer General, coming in clutch at the end. So well done to both parties. But that is going to be it for me today, guys. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. I know I did. And as always, have a great day, morning, evening, afternoon, night, whatever time of day it is, wherever you are while you're watching. Just have a good one. Peace out, guys.